If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hello everybody and welcome to our Pulp Cthulhu game, the Two-Headed Serpent, episode 9. We are 2 players down this week, unfortunately. Obviously, Fishy is still in the process of moving. Well, I think he's moved in now, but he's got to sort everything out still. And She Plays It isn't around today. I can't remember what she said she was going to do, but she's doing something.
Company.
So yeah, so it's just literally 4 of us today, which is a bit of a shame because there would have been opportune time for Selena, the character Selena, to do stuff, which is mental. Typical, Sod's Law, as the saying goes, or Murphy's Law in America.
Yes.
So, yeah. Hi everyone in chat.
What did you call it? That wasn't Murphy's Law. What was the opposite?
Sod's Law.
It's a little different.
Sod's Law?
I thought it was the same thing.
Kobayashi.
Hold up, who's Sods?
Sods. Oh, you're a sod, you
Who's
are.
that?
Just a bit of slang.
Okay, I don't get why you replaced Murphy's Law with Sod's Law though.
It's slightly different though. Murphy's
Is it?
Law says that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. Whereas Sod's Law says
Exactly,
if it
yeah.
goes wrong, it'll be the worst thing possible.
There we go.
Okay.
I thought it was
I don't
pretty
quite-
much the
okay,
I thought it was
sure.
roughly the same thing, but alright. Doesn't matter. Who cares? You've got weird things in Australia that you call things weird, like kangaroos and stuff.
That's
Alright.
an actual animal, so.
Um,
The other
But-
day, I actually saw pet food in Poland that had kangaroo meat in it, and I'm like, that seems like a very large expense that company's making for no reason. So, just a little thing I thought I'd bring up. Anyway, sorry.
They just
continue.
couldn't get rid of the meat any other way.
We've
Killed another kangaroo.
We've
Yeah.
got it lying around. What are we gonna do with this?
Got a bit of roadkill, wow.
Mifago, thank you for the 12
We do
months
call it the
resub.
poor man's beef. So.
Kangaroo stew sounds absolutely delectable.
Does it?
I mean, that's really the only way you can cook it because it's a very muscular animal. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
ever eaten like a muscular
I've seen
animal before. It's it's not good meat.
Chewy.
Stew meat.
Good
yes.
good is the relative term.
If you're hungry enough, anything's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not 12 months in, because that's Mifago. Mifago's been doing it for 12 months. Imagine that. He's been supporting me for a year. That's not a long time.
You're a long time.
Alright.
Damn.
But yeah, I'm James Corp. I'm the keeper for this game. And what we're going to do is going to go around, get people to introduce themselves and their character, do some housekeeping, like lucks, and sort out everyone's luck, and then we'll do a recap and crack on. We'll only be doing 3 hours tonight, just because I had to start an hour later because something happened and I couldn't fucking make it at 7 o'clock. So I had to push it back by an hour.
It's okay. I don't think Dave's in the game, by the way.
Are you not in the game? Are you not in
Roll20?
Roll20?
I'll join it. God. I'll
It's
get
gonna be
there.
very hard
Cool.
for you to roll.
Rolls? Ugh.
But
I'll
okay,
just get
yeah.
James to do it. It's fine. He rolls better.
I'll do
don't-
your rolls.
All right, Dave, give yourself a little introduction and your character. Who are you playing?
G'day, Nobbers. It's your best mate, Dave. How's it going? It's good to see you all again. I'm here, and I'm ready to play a game. I'll be playing
The amazingly named Dick Karma, a former war vet, now turned professional boxer, turned supernatural eliminator. He had good fun last session. He shot some scallywags with a shotgun and then proceeded to kill everyone. So that was fun. James blinks real hard. Just
You know it's been
Anyway,
clipped.
yeah. So I'll be. What's that?
It's been clipped.
It's
You
been
killing
clipped.
everyone.
That's
It's been.
good. That's the
There's
way
a
I
clip
want
of it.
Oh,
That's role playing games for you. I released a game last week on Steam. You can go check it out. It's called Warlocks 2 Godslayers. Go do that. It's also available on Switch if you're into that sort of thing. But yeah, that's me.
Thank you. Weaves.
Hey, I'm Weaves, and today I will be playing Ethel Parker, who is our friendly neighborhood exorcist who's actually not very friendly. But she's all right. She's nice to you if your goals align, and if not, then you're basically a thing to her. So try not to get in her way.
Cool. What have you been up to this week?
What have I been up to this week? Made some videos about Wizards Unite. Went to the gym, got buff. Didn't get buff, but I went to the gym.
Didn't stream Tuesday, I don't think. There was one day this week you didn't stream.
There's lots of days I don't stream. I don't know.
That's the spirit.
Maybe it was more than 2 days ago. I don't remember.
All right.
How was the Wizard Unite? Like, tell me, is it any good? I heard it was like.
It is okay. It is another way to keep yourself entertained when you're walking, because otherwise you would be sitting at home getting fat and unfit and developing heart disease.
and gingivitis.
Yeah, possibly, but you could still floss your teeth at home.
This is true.
It's okay.
You know,
it gets better if you spend a few points to expand your inventory and shit, but its whole design is, you know how a lot of console games, they design it so it's slightly annoying at the beginning, so you're encouraged to level up, and then it's actually okay.
Shit, I'm making games wrong if that's the case.
Yeah, right? RPGs. You know, like RPGs, you start off a bit crap, and then you get better.
Oh, I mean, you play a progression, sure.
Yeah, except with certain things, like Tomb Raider, for example. Tomb Raider reboot. You'd start out, and there'd be all these bits that you cannot get to, and it's just literally impossible to get to because you're gear gated, but you can see them.
Yeah, Metroidvania.
That kind of annoyance, except more annoying and a little bit mobile, free to play. Hey, spend some money. It's not as bad as most mobile games, but it's there. But the thing is, the game never really gets good. It starts off super annoying, and then it gets okay.
So it's definitely not the second coming of Jesus that Pokemon Go was.
No, it is not the second coming of Pokemon Go, but it's all right.
Jesus.
And I'm still playing it. Sorry, what was that?
Jesus.
Yes.
Claytor 22.
What is there to say about me?
Not much. He cleaned a pool this week.
This
I
man
cleaned a pool this week.
owns a pool.
I own a pool. I play Dr. Orville Smith, who didn't blow up everybody. He also landed a plane. By landed, I mean crashed.
Still landed.
Lived.
We are alive.
As far as my week has been, I watched a friend launch a new Twitch channel that he wants me to help do stuff with, which is fine. Yeah, that's mainly me. I went to the shop this week. That was fun.
That's more underwhelming than my week.
You should go to Table Flip Gaming if you are in the area. Do they have a website? I think they do. I'm not sure if they do. Oh, wait, no, that's another thing. No.
Nope, that's porn. That's porn.
Oh, wait, it's tableflipgaming.net.
Holy shit. Why don't you just like tableflip.gaming?
Look, I'm not the person who did this, okay? He should have gotten tableflip.gg, honestly.
By the way, Tableflip super bad name. Game Grumps owns a subsidiary called Table Flip. So, it's like pissing
I don't
against
think
the wall
Game
and hope
Grumps
it
owns Table Flip. It's a quite.
No, they own. They own the.
Looks like
a
Roleplay is
very,
a bad game because Critical Role exists, or a bad name because Critical Role it's still a thing.
if you Google Table Flip, you're going to get something completely different than what he wants. That's
fine.
the problem.
Look,
And it's similar content.
Yeah. It's a store, though. That's different.
Yeah, it's a physical store.
Yeah.
Table Flip. Let's Google it.
The whole
cool.
name is Table Flip Gaming. That's why.
Table Flip Gaming. Yep. You get Game Grumps. And then you get Table Flip Games at Twitter.
Yeah, I get the Table Flip. I don't know if that's their... No, that's United Kingdom.
Games.co.uk. That's a different store.
There's a space. There's no space in Table Flip. Also, table is spelt... I don't like the look of how table is spelt and said anymore after looking it up this much.
Word table is wrong.
Table is weird. I don't like it.
All right. Cool.
Regular Dr. Orville Smith.
Thanks for plugging your mate's store on my channel.
If I Google Table Flip Gaming, I get Table Flip Gaming, the San Francisco East Bay's newest game shop, as my first result.
I mean, that's exactly where it is, so yes.
Huh.
It's true. The word bed does look like a bed.
And Dr. Orville Smith, pool owner.
Yeah.
A regular shopper.
I spent most of this week streaming Hitman 2.
I saw that.
Is it as good as
Which
Hitman
one?
1? Well, Hitman.
I'm playing Hitman 1 levels on Hitman 2, but yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's good. I haven't got that far yet. Oh no!
What do you
Look
think
at
of the axe throwing?
the axe throwing. I like how it goes around corners.
Yeah. No, you throw a briefcase. It's real slow. Yeah.
And as someone moves, the briefcase moves with them. It's great.
Yep.
I love it. Anyway, I love the game. I think it's awesome. I mean, all right, slightly mishap physics. That's okay. I mean, it's a video game. And also, the best rendition of a Happy Birthday song ever. It's in my clips. Everyone should go check it out and just listen to the beautifully sung song that's sung at you by a bunch of people all singing completely in tune and all at the same time. There's no clearly they're all in the different sound, recording booth. They're all singing it at the same time. It is beautiful. Anyway, I'll be doing that again this week. So yeah, as long as it's not too fucking hot. Oh, it might be too hot, but who knows? But anyway, should we crack on? So we're gonna start with some housekeeping. All right.
I already cleaned the pool. I've done my housekeeping, James.
Yeah, I took the bins out.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm calling it housekeeping. I'm calling it
Henley did the dishes.
James is not amused.
Okay. No one gets any luck then. Simple as that. How's that, Dr. Orville Smith? You've ruined it for everyone. You've all ruined it for yourselves.
God.
Right. Yeah, alright, so you all need to give me luck checks, please. If you succeed, you get 1d10 plus 5, and if you fail, you get 2d10 plus 10.
Boop.
Luck. That's a green die?
Yes.
Oh, I succeeded so hard.
You all succeeded, so you'll get 1d10 plus 5 luck back.
Wait, I thought we won't fail on the luck roll.
No, if you fail, you get 2d10 plus 10 back.
Oh.
So you get 1d10 plus 5.
13, good man.
Okay.
Oh, heaven. 69 luck. Nice.
Ew.
Out chicka Hong
Ew.
Kong.
Oh.
Okay. Other than that, I think that was that. So let's do a recap, shall we? So, last week on the Two-Headed Serpent, what happened, people?
We traveled to an alternate timeline somehow.
We took a plane
Yep.
to Borneo, right?
Yes.
Yep.
To Weave's mountain name.
Kinabalu.
Thank you. I didn't want to butcher it. The pilots got ripped out of the plane by some giant bat guys as the plane
Crashed.
got mutilated by more bat guys.
Night cons, technically.
Night cons. Man
They
bats,
were the size of
if you will.
humans.
They were
worked out.
man bats.
Man bats.
That's a Batman villain. Man
It
bats. Weaves and Minnie blew apart several of them. Dick blew apart several of them. Meanwhile, I panicked and tried to control the plane and landed us rather roughly, but gentle.
Rough but gentle.
Rough but gentle. We walked
That's the way
away.
to go.
Dick hurled a nuclear bomb in his mind and saw Sarah Connor.
I threw it very far. It just wasn't far enough.
That is a good
10 miles away.
That is a good point. I don't know where you got those numbers from.
I told you.
He did the math.
Because when I was looking at the rules, because I wanted to double check all the rules that I don't completely understand. Let me get my book. Because I
Just your
checked the
super
book.
broken.
Yeah,
I checked the
thought
book.
They were dumb too. Okay, so what you need to do, James, go to
So go to the skills.
In the main thing, right?
Yeah.
It's under throw.
Yeah.
Right? And it literally says a palm-sized object with reasonable balance can be hurled up to strength in yards. If the throw
Yeah.
roll fails. Yeah. Throw ourselves, blah blah blah, random target, blah blah blah. Yep.
Yeah, I had a look at this, and I think you were using a throw rule from a previous version.
Hang on,
Maybe.
it says,
Because that whole
use-
thing where it was the distance over the difference between the object size and your strength.
And that might be
it says you can head up your strength divided by 5. So whatever your strength divided by 5 is.
905 divided by 5.
Yeah, but yeah, the
that's
thing you were talking about last week.
19?
I found that rule corresponding to a rule set where your strength was capped at 18. So that might be where that came from. Whereas our strength is like ridiculous numbers.
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know if that was a previous version of the rule set or whether that was someone's homebrew that just happened to turn up in Google.
Yeah. So reasonable balanced weapon or something that's designed to be thrown, you can throw up for up to 19 yards.
19 yards. How's that
Yeah.
in meters? Hang on.
So it's
About
3.
15.
Yeah. So there's 3 yards in a meter.
No, there's
no.
not.
No, there's 3. Yeah, a yard
There's
is.
3 feet in a yard.
Yeah.
A yard is 90 centimeters. A meter is 100. I mean, technically a yard is 12 inches, but that's basically 30 centimeters.
Wait.
I mean, 12 inches times 3.
Wait. So hold up. A guy with 95 strength in this world can't throw the distance of a baseball field.
Yeah, that's why when you were talking about it last week, I was, wait, what? Because I can throw a hand grenade like fuck all distance. Because we did that a few times in the first episode.
That makes absolutely no sense.
It's not better, I'll give you that.
That makes absolutely
We're just
no
not good at throwing.
Unfortunately, roleplay games generally drop the ball on some combat things.
I think the
So
point
you
is, though, that it's used throw to hit a target with an object, so it's not just hurling distance, it's like your actual ability to hit what you're aiming at.
That is really
Which
dumb.
kind of helps, but still. I watched that video of Serena Williams hitting stuff with a tennis ball that was going around yesterday. Did you see that? Or today?
No.
It's ridiculous. She's like hitting the ball and hitting bottles off people's heads without killing them. Yeah.
Good definition there.
Well, the speed she hits. I would not be sitting there with a flask on my head.
That's fair.
It's like Robin Crusoe, isn't it, with the apple?
Yeah, except it was real. Wait, what?
What?
Robin Hood?
What?
No, it's Robinson Crusoe, isn't it? Someone puts an apple on the head and he
Oh no, it's
shoots it.
It's William Tell.
Who's
Yeah.
Robinson Crusoe then?
He's the
That's
guy
the
on the
explorer.
Bible island.
Oh, okay.
Robinson Crusoe is a guy that gets stuck on the island and finds Jesus.
Oh, okay. What, on the
Tom
island?
Hanks.
Real certain, sorry.
That's
All
not
right.
Robinson Crusoe.
Although Mythigo knows the throw rules, so thank you,
There you
Mythigo.
go. Yeah, he says you can throw it up to 66 yards with a penalty dice.
What edition are we on? 7 or 9? It's definitely an odd number.
We're on 7.
Okay, yeah.
7 is the
Wait,
newest
so
edition.
where are the rules in the 7th edition that say this? Because
They're
I
in
put
the
a lot
book.
of throwing for that particular reason.
Because
Right.
range... Because if you throw beyond your extreme range, or whatever it's called, you can add a penalty dice to make it... I don't know. I can't fucking remember. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it says a palm-sized object of reasonable balance can be hurled up to strength in yards.
Not strength divided by
Um,
5 in yards?
No, it literally
What are you
says it
looking at?
in...
Because you're
I'm
saying
looking at the Call of Cthulhu 7th edition core rulebook. Throw page
investigator
77.
handbook or
under
keeper
skills.
rule book?
Core edition rulebook.
Is that the PDF that James gave out?
Yes, it is.
Shh.
And it says a palm-sized object with reasonable balance can be hurled up to strength in yards.
Are you sure it's the PDF James gave out?
Mm-hmm.
Page 77?
Mm-hmm. Under chapter 4 for skills.
I don't even have that book. James, what did you send him?
Yeah, the PDF's incorrect.
This is the one I got from you.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that the keeper book? Because
Yeah,
all you gave me was the investigator's handbook. I mean, you also gave me the physical
Yeah.
book.
No, this is the core edition.
Yeah, no,
Core
yeah. So
edition.
this, so
the
this,
only thing I
thi-
have is even says the word caller.
And this,
Yes.
this is the revised version, by the way, James, in case you were wondering.
I have 7th edition published in October 2015.
Hold up. How do I work out how old this book is?
I
so
don't
this
know,
one's
page
revised.
6-ish is where it has the
Page
edition.
6-ish?
I'm just looking at editions.
Well, it's just 7th edition.
Ah, this is 7th edition.
If
No,
his
no,
says
no, no.
that,
I'm
this
looking
is
at. No, I'm
different.
looking for the printing. What printing it is?
Oh, mine is 4th printing.
How do you work that out?
Where did it say that?
It's on, if you start from the very front, you got this page,
Yep.
and then this page,
Yep.
and then this page,
Yep.
and then on this page down
Yep.
at the bottom.
Yeah, mine says full printing. Get out of the way, stupid bloody things. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, this one was published
I don't
since
have-
This one was published in October 2014. The ones we've got are published in October
That's the one I have.
2000. Yeah, and this one is published in October 2015. So yeah,
Okay.
it must just be. It must.
Why don't
must
they have version numbers?
I don't know.
That's stupid. Okay, so hold up. Yours says divided by 5, and mine says strength.
Not.
Yeah.
They didn't like people throwing grenades further than a fucking gun can shoot them. Is that the problem?
Probably, or it may have been a typo.
Okay, so what is? I'm not gonna use this book anymore. You tell me. What does it say?
So it's your strength. So you can a palm-sized object of reasonable balance can be held up to strength divided by 5 in yards.
Or any weapon designed to be thrown.
Yes, or any weapon designed.
That's fucking ridiculous. That is so small.
The
of a
the effective range can be extended up to strength divided by 2 in yards, but penalty dice is applied to the throw roll. If the object being thrown is heavy, over strength divided by 10 in pounds, the range given above should read as feet rather than yards. So yeah, so you can throw it. So you can throw it without any penalty up to strength divided by 5 in yards, which is what, 19 yards. And then,
19.
and then if you take a difficult penalty dice, you can then hold it up to whatever 95 divided by 2 is. Doesn't say if you round up or round.
45.5.
So you
47.5.
probably round down, so 47. So 47 yards, whatever that is.
So I can throw 47 yards.
I didn't realise there was a difference between the PDF and the thingy.
Yeah, I think this PDF is like a pre-release. Because it doesn't even say like core rulebook or anything on the front. The cover is unfinished.
Yeah. All right.
Also, in my book, there's no copyright notice for 2014. So,
well, mine says 24.
Like Galley edition or something.
Yeah. All right.
Weird. Never mind.
Well, there we go. We got that all sorted. We figured out what was going on.
So hold up. In this ruled book, right? If I played a professional baseball player, right, and my strength was 95, I wouldn't be able to clear the outfield. I would just be able to throw a baseball, just in the infield, which is just behind second base in this world. I'm just pointing that out.
No, you're missing the part in the rules where it says hit it
throwing
with an
penalty dice.
So you wouldn't be able to hit someone's face, like a specific person's face from that distance.
An outfielder can throw a ball into the glove of the catcher, which is I just want to point this out. That's how
right.
ridiculous that is.
Well, maybe, but unfortunately, they are the rules that we have to use, and I guess they can't
I get it.
see
It's
everything.
Yeah.
It's probably for a balance issue, because it is a game at the end of the day. But I mean, you can still throw it 19 yards, which is further than most anyone else can throw.
I can throw that easy. I'm sorry.
All right.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Hit a target.
Yeah, but could you hit someone?
Let's stop ignoring that part.
Could you hit something?
Yes. Again, I did a lot of baseball. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry for bringing this up. It's. I might, James, with your permission, then swap out all the points I put into throwing because.
Because you were basing it on a broken rule, yeah.
Yeah, right. So it's like, yeah, if it's okay with you, I'll find a place to re-put them because there is no point to that anymore.
Okay. Oops. Where were we on the recap? So Dick was gonna throw the bomb so far.
And then, he didn't. We learned that we have 24 hours. We had some fine lunch. We are now going to proceed up the mountain, I believe. That is the last part I remember.
I was trying to have conversations with people to talk to the surveyors because people started
We
getting
also
sick
ate an
after the
elephant.
surveyors did stuff. We did not eat an elephant, but some of us may have done.
Or
Have
we
a
were
lot.
served an elephant.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of you
And
ate
then
it.
No.
I tried getting you to you, but none of you ate it.
No, we're very
Fine.
suspicious.
Oh, yeah. It was Elepharath. Elepharino?
What?
It was
It was
some
something
sort of
like
fucking,
that.
Yeah, it was
Someone
it was fucking creepy.
Did you guys put it in the tester? Because I remember you guys were talking about
We were
putting
talking about it, but we didn't actually get around to going anywhere.
Yeah, it's a pretty massive thing you have to get out to test things. It's sort of something you set up somewhere and bring things
Well,
to
we
it.
talked
So
about loading it into a truck.
yeah, you've got a
If it could work
flatbed.
in the truck, then yeah. Otherwise, I'm taking a sample anyway. So
It's probably something you got to space. It's probably something that needs to be kept. It's like it was named after Captain Lancaster, wasn't it? He named it after himself.
yeah. What did he call it? I don't know. I didn't write it down.
It's alright. It's not that important, really. It's just filler. What are we doing now? And what was you? So yeah, she was about to head. You was just preparing to leave the camp, weren't you?
Yes.
We were talking about it, though we hadn't decided where to go yet. Because I was trying to persuade us to. Well, I was thinking of going to persuade us to talk to the surveyors first.
Okay. All right.
And we did ascertain that they didn't seem under the control of a serpent person in the same way that the people in Bolivia had, because they
Yeah.
didn't smell and they actually had personal hygiene.
Yep. Or yeah, I get as best of personal hygiene as you can get in this
Yeah.
sort of climate. I don't know what the climate's like, but according to this, it's quite
probably
humid.
not that far off Bolivia if it was a tropical jungle. We're not up the mountain, right? Like the foot of the mountain.
You're close. Yeah, you're close. Where you need to go is up the mountain.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Like our camps are at the foot.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I guess so. Yes.
Okay. Then it's tropical weather. It's like 30 degrees. It's humid.
Yep.
God.
Real
Pretty
quickly,
good.
James, what
Yes.
was the fall off for getting additional skill points on? Like, if you take firearms, then all the other firearm skills get points. What was
Once
that?
you get to 50 in a firearms, a related skill. So a skill that's related to the skill. Once you get it to 50, it goes up to something. I will check for you.
We can do that on break.
I got it to 80. So.
Okay, so all your other skills will have something. I can't remember what it is. I will check.
We can look that up when we get there, or I'll do it over break.
I will look it up on a break. I think it's like 10%, but I could be wrong. Like 10 points, additional 10 points in all your firearm skills. All right. So, clock's ticking down. You haven't. None of you touched your meal because of this this weird meat that was put on your plate.
Well, I touched it. I put samples in my sample box.
Okay.
I didn't eat it though,
All right.
because I'm weird and suspicious.
Okay. So Shapiro comes out. Well, you'll meet Shapiro outside. He's probably having. Well, no, he doesn't come to have dinner because he's probably too busy getting things set up and making sure that Heflon device. I think it's called a Heflon device. Basically, this bomb that was in the back of the plane. He's basically not letting it out of his sight. And when you come out to him, he goes, "Yes, I've been speaking to a few people around here. The best place for us to start, well, the place that we need to head to, is the it's called Kazin's Tobacco Farm.
What does the tobacco farm have to do with this?
That's where all the people that are sick. That's where they've set up an aid camp. Some form of aid camp. And that's where basically people have come and gathered as a base of operations to protest against the surveyor team. Actually, it's a bit of a powder keg, so we might want to tread a bit carefully around there. I suggest before we leave, maybe get yourself some supplies if you can, maybe some rations or something.
Oh, we're not going
Didn't
to
we do that already before he came here?
Maybe.
We got all the plane, though.
Remember, we got all the water. Yeah, we got all the water. We got all the food. We got all the gear.
Yeah.
Before we came here, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
None of that's destroyed, and it all fits in the trucks.
Quite a lot of it's been destroyed.
It's fine. It's fine. We're not going to be here long.
Yeah, we only got 24 hours. Sorry, what did you say the aid camp was? Someone's tobacco farm?
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically adjacent. Well, it's not adjacent. It's not far from this surveyor site. So I suggest we go there. I can set up the viral analyzer. And then we can. I can then start taking samples, and then you guys can start looking into if the inner night's involved at all.
Mm.
All right, let's do it.
And just see what's going on, yeah?
Let me just confirm what our goals are.
Okay.
Person's name, who I've forgotten.
Shapiro.
All we need to do is confirm serpent activity, and then we're done, right?
Yeah, and my task is to make sure it's to find out exactly what it is that's causing the infection.
All right.
As in,
even if it's not serpent activity, we're still busy. Like,
as in
looking into this.
Yeah, as in, if it's Yellow Death, if it is he's obviously not saying this like stupidly loudly. He's not shouting this. He's sort of like saying this in
private conversation.
Private conversation. He's like, if it is Yellow Death, then we need to know as soon as possible.
And then we could get the fuck out of here.
Then we can get the fuck out of here.
Fantastic. That is all I wanted to know.
Save anyone that can be saved. If they're sick, we're probably going to have to leave them to die.
This goes against my Hippocratic oath, but yes. I don't want to die.
So he introduces Abdin, which is going to be your guide.
Howdy.
He can speak English, not the greatest English. I don't know what accent they speak out there, so it's going to be Cockney, I'm afraid.
Is he going to be a 9-year-old Cockney boy?
Oh, hello there, sir. How's it going, Governor?
Why is everybody Cockney everywhere we go?
The British Empire spread across the world.
It is British Columbia. It is not British Columbia. It is British. It is British Borneo.
It is the Commonwealth. There were probably some Cockney soldiers and things playing with the kids.
Yeah,
What?
in it.
Damn it.
Let's have some pie and mash. Pie and mash and some jellied eels, yeah?
Do you want some porridge, kid?
Do I look bloody Scottish?
Backhand.
I don't know.
All right.
I'm afraid to ask.
Straight to child abuse.
It's the 30s. It's perfectly reasonable to backhand a child still.
You're lucky we're not putting them up the chimneys.
Yeah.
Making them climb up trees to get coconuts.
Do you want to... We're making them work the tobacco fields instead. Smoking's perfectly healthy.
It is.
True, though. Clears the lungs.
It does. Keeps
Does.
diseases away.
Exactly.
Can you all give me listen checks, please? Oh, where's Henley gone? Uh-oh.
I'm still here. I'm just walking around the room doing things. Sorry. Listen, check.
I failed.
I failed.
Listen. Hang on. What are we? It's green, yes?
Listen, green
Yes.
button, yeah. We're all deaf.
That fucking Cockney accent child.
It
That's
is.
what's happening.
We're all distracted by that.
He's ear
Wow.
piercing.
Wow. Wow. Well, if we go out the dirt path here, lads, we'll get. This is the best way towards the farm.
Is he
Well,
actually a child, by the way?
Yes. No, I think he's actually an adult, but
Okay. Well, it's up to you. You're the DM if you want to adjust the story to make him a Cockney child.
Anyways, let's
Tell us
go
he's
to.
an adult, then we'll treat him as an adult.
Yeah, we'll treat it.
I mean, no problem.
there we go.
I'll just keep backhanding him out constantly. All right, let's go to the farm.
Genuinely, I wouldn't be able to do a Malaysian accent anyway. So
Borneo, Malaysian,
yeah,
Okay.
North Borneo, Sabah, which is where we are, is Malaysia.
Okay.
It wasn't then because it was British fucking East India or some bullshit. But now it's Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
the
I
top half of Borneo is Malaysia. Well, the top third of Borneo is Malaysia, Sarawak and Sabah. The bottom third is Indonesia.
Gotcha. Okay.
So obviously
Now
this map isn't completely to scale, all right? That's why there's no scale on it, but it's a rough idea. There's a dirt track that runs through, and as you can see, there's a farm, and then literally there's a fork that leads to the farm, and then on the other side, to the left of the fork, is the surveyor's camp, and to the right of the fork is the farm. Okay.
And the farm is the quarantine zone, or the first aid.
This whole area, the entire area around here is the quarantine zone.
Okay.
So so the army camp is just outside the quarantine zone.
Yeah.
All right. So where you are, but once you start down that dark path, forever will hold your destiny.
Uh-huh.
Once you start down that
I think
path.
at this point, I mean, this is everything we touch could potentially have this yellow fever or whatever it's called on there, right?
Yes.
Right.
So wouldn't it be best to be in protective gear if we're going to a farm that has large
I'm
amounts
already,
of yeah. So gloves, all that shit, James, putting that shit on.
Okay.
Going in.
All right. Cool.
Gloves,
See you.
Scarves.
all the
Scarves.
scarves.
All the
I have a
scarves.
big ball of scarves. I'm just rolling around.
Wait,
I'm
remember-
standing on top of the ball of scarves, walking.
Yeah.
You know,
I need some propulsion. My fingers can only push so hard.
keep Borneo weird.
Hi, Fishy.
Hi, Fishy.
Hi, Fishy.
hi, fishing.
Okay, so it takes, I think, roughly about 30 minutes to get there. Yeah. Could someone? Yeah, I'm gonna. Am I gonna keep track of this? I think I'm gonna keep track of the time. So I'm gonna write it down. All right. So it takes about 30 minutes to get to this farm.
Mm-hmm.
But so halfway.
Oh, before we leave, James, if we're counting time, perhaps it would be best if we have already arranged some sort of flight out of here.
Yeah. Shapiro, can you set up a flight to get us out of here? Or a boat or whatever we need to get the hell out of here.
Well, unfortunately, we're inland, so there's no boats.
Look, there's land boats. I'm sure there are.
Land boats. They're called cars.
Look, that's such a peasant term. Land boat.
Okay, Dr. Orville.
I mean, think about it. What did they have in Star Wars where they partied on around the big gaping holes in the desert? Give me one of those.
Yeah, let's get Jabba's pleasure barge in here.
Sure, because repulsor's a thing.
Anyways, get us a truck, something. Make sure it's fueled up. Make sure it's
you're in it. You've got a truck.
We're in trucks.
You're in a truck. You're in a half track.
Okay, fine. Get us a Jeep, something fast and light. Because if we've only got 24 hours, I only want to spend 12 hours here.
Well, this thing is like good because it's like a half track.
Oh, okay.
You know, as in like it's got normal front wheels, and then it's got like tank tracks on the back.
Okay. All right.
You know what a half track is, don't you?
Yes.
I do now.
Oh, really? You didn't know? Oh.
I'm, believe it or not actually into trucking.
I'm not into trucking, but when I did like World War II wargaming,
yeah.
But I want to play Euro Truck Simulator.
No.
Or bus. No.
They don't have half trucks in Euro Truck Simulator.
Damn it!
Half
They
track.
lied to me.
No, I didn't.
I said they, not you.
All right.
okay, I'll get you a picture. Right. So, as you're travelling along the road, and you come around a corner, you can see a section. Basically, this is so you're currently in like grassland and light forest. See, there is, you know, it's quite a forestry sort of area, or jungle, whatever. I don't really know the difference between a jungle and a forest, but you know, I always assumed like
it's
jungle.
Undergrowth, basically.
Yeah.
I always imagine jungle is like humidity and forest is like just the same thing but not humidity.
Right, so the English forest, when it gets really hot and humid, becomes jungle.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, but so as you round, so this is on your way to the farm, basically. As you round a corner, you see a section of trees on both sides of the track have been toppled. The damage appears to be very recent.
Does it look like a plane's tail may have fallen in there?
No, because the plane crashed like over here somewhere on the map.
I mean,
Hang on.
Okay, so it doesn't
do we
look
have
like
any-
anything that fell off our plane.
Do we have any reason to be suspicious of something like that?
No, I'm just pointing out that, you know, as you come around a corner, you notice that a load of the trees have been toppled.
Does it look like logging, or does it look weird?
No, it's just random. Weird.
I'm
Randomly weird.
suspicious.
Maybe this is where he killed the elephant.
Yeah.
No, because that was near the army base, if you remember from the story he told you.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we don't do the army base?
No, this is further along the track. About halfway between yourself, halfway between the
That's
army
here?
base and the farm. Yeah, we'll say there.
So this is about half an hour's drive.
15 minutes.
Okay.
Well, do we have any? Do we have a crowbar? Crowbar.
I did not pack a crowbar, no.
I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to lift something?
Well, I mean, there's trees blocking the way. Leverage, duh.
No, they're not
No,
blocking
they're
the way.
Oh,
There's just not a bunch of tree stumps.
so they're clear cutting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to investigate, but
Okay.
I'm not the smart one
Yeah.
of them. So.
I don't feel that, like, okay, so they're just cutting trees down. They're probably using it for stuff, or it's getting caught. Or they think it's part of the thing.
It doesn't
I'm
look
right.
cut down, though, right? It looks like something smashed through, did you say?
Yeah, it looks like they've been ripped out.
Oh,
Either way, because we're on a 24-hour timer, and do we know about this bomb, we decided?
Yes,
Yes.
you do know about the bomb.
Then I don't care.
It's
Ethel
on the
does
half-
not care right now. She's going to take note of where it is, but just keep on going towards our... Let's find out if serpents are here.
That's the
Hey.
spirit. I like this plan.
All right, cool.
I mean, there's going to be no trees by the time we're done with this area, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So you keep on the track. You don't get distracted by anything, which is good. Staying on target. Stay on target.
DM says, which is good, and I'm instantly suspicious.
Stay on target.
So
I'm still staying on target, though.
yeah, gold leader. So obviously, so eventually the dirt track becomes the dirt track comes to a fork. So to the left is the NBCC survey team camp, which is this one, and then to the right is the farm, or Kazin's tobacco farm. And the half track pulls into the farm, and so there's quite a lot of people here. You notice as you come in.
So I'm gonna grab my two companions and I'm gonna
shout, "Do not touch me!"
Okay.
I'm also checking my gear to make sure like none of my skin is exposed
Okay.
So I'm going.
as much as possible. I've got goggles on.
Okay, they're
I'm not
just
picking up
they're
this
sort of steamed up.
Yeah.
So I will figuratively, not literally, grab my companion and in a hushed whisper say, okay, if they swarm us, what are we doing? We just...
Get in the truck. Fight them off.
Okay, good.
I'm not risking
we're
death for this. I mean,
Okay.
obviously I am because I'm here, but
All right, so what do we need to do to ascertain that these people are in fact HIV positive?
what is HIV?
Is that what we're hunting for, James?
No.
Yellow fever.
Yellow
fever.
Hepatitis.
You know what? You know what? We'll just go with it.
There's
because
H diseases.
Dick just throws out a disease, and I'm like, that's not the right one, but close enough.
How do we know if they have jungle AIDS? Look, I can't remember what it was, all right? I'm sorry. But how do we know if they have it or not? I mean, I'm on edge here.
This is an aid camp.
Yeah, this is an aid
I've
camp.
forgotten your character name.
Dick. Karma.
This is an aid camp, Dick. They probably all have it.
But how do we know if it's the one that we need to, use the thing on?
Well, that is what the good doctor and the other viral doctor are here for.
Exactly.
So do we have a word? Okay, doctor, I want you to make a word right now. If you say it, it means we do something to the people around you. Like
My safe word is pineapple juice.
Our job is not to eradicate them.
Look,
But if we're feeling threatened, pineapple juice.
pineapple juice. Okay.
Pineapple juice.
All right, pineapple juice, and then
You realize it's quite, given that we're in the tropics, it is actually quite likely that someone will offer pineapple juice.
Shit.
fine.
Perhaps we should try a different word, like
What about this?
Grapefruit
Let's say-
juice.
What about Monty Monty? If you say Monty Monty twice, in case
Okay.
the guy's name is Monty.
We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
Monty Plus. Is that what you said?
Monty Monty.
Monty.
Monty. All right.
So a man approaches you. His name is Monty Plus.
Shit.
My eyes go bright red with blood, and I start shooting everyone.
Dick, by the way, you do realize that this disease may be bloodborne, and if you go shooting people and the blood lands on your skin, you could get infected, right?
I mean, I'm wearing a full hazmat style green suit or something, right?
We've scarfed ourselves up in hazmat suits.
Are
Let's
you
not take any
are
You
you
have like gas masks and shit.
We're
Are you-
all in scarves.
are you wearing? What are you actually wearing? Yeah, let's figure out what you're wearing.
Okay, last time we had like gas masks. We had like
Yeah,
Yeah.
rubber boots, scarves. I wasn't going to wear a gas mask.
You had boots and glasses. You had boots,
goggles,
gloves,
overall
goggles.
type things. Basically covering as much as
You had
possible.
you had
Floppy hat.
you had
like
a
mouth filters.
you had like a gas mask, and you also had like surgical masks that you could wear as well if needed.
Yeah, I'm wearing the surgical mask, not the gas mask.
All
I'm
right.
wearing a do-rag as well. You know, I'm gonna keep everything locked up. I probably look like a fucking like menacing as hell and all this shit, carrying a shotgun.
Jinx is like, let's go.
So yeah, so as soon as you pull up, I mean, there's lots of people around. Dick, you'd have to take your socks off to count.
There's more than 10 people.
Oh, okay, I get it. You're making okay.
I'm making a thick joke. Sorry, a dumb joke. There we go. Just so you know, just in case the confusion gets.
My neck is thick. My brain don't work. That's the difference.
He's not getting enough blood. Clearly, he's not hanging upside down enough.
Ow.
So you so as you like get off the half track, Sapiro's also, you know, he's got gloves on, he's got not a gas mask on because that's a bit
Surgical
extreme.
mask.
He's wearing a surgical mask, and you know, he's sort of like he's checking the hadron device, and then he's sort of on the back of the half track. He's sort of like looking out across the farm and trying to pick out a good spot to set up this viral analyzer and start like testing, taking samples and, you know, soil samples, water samples, etc. to ascertain, you know, what sort of what is causing it, or you know, what is that disease it is. And
I point out the medical tent, saying that's probably the best place. They'll probably already have everything we need.
okay, he nods. He goes, "That's a good idea, Doctor Smith. Why don't you go have a look? While I get start getting things sorted up here."
All right. Dick and not Selena, Ethel. Why don't you guys go on up to the survey camp and start talking with them?
Shapiro goes, "I don't advise you to split up. Not here.
Yeah, I would not want to do that.
Okay.
Because if one of you gets injured or contagious, you're not going to know it, are you?"
That's a good point.
I'm sitting in this car unless I have a good reason not to.
That's fair.
I'll go
All
with
right.
you, Doctor.
I'm going to watch out for like suspicious behavior, definitely.
Okay.
You guys got guns, by the way? I don't know if
Yeah, I've got a rifle
Okay.
I've got
and a machete.
What was your
And a
gun,
sickle.
Plato?
I've got a 38 and a 45.
Okay. So you got like revolvers or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll go with you.
All right.
How many hand grenades did I use before? Did I use any hand grenades in the last battle?
No, because you're on a plane. That would have probably been really bad.
Good point. I did not
In
use hand
fact,
grenades.
in fact, if you used grenades, maybe that would have, explained the damage to the
bomb.
trees,
Oh yeah, true. Dropped a
As-
grenade out the window.
or blew the end of the plane off. But it's not ideal to use a grenade in a confined space.
I will learn that for next time.
So, well, Ethel, you're just staying in the half track.
I'm staying in the half track, but I'm also looking out for any weird behavior. People looking looking anything like the controlled people we saw last time.
All right. Well, Shapiro does say you're not going to be able to investigate anything from here. So why don't you go with Smith, Dr. Smith, and
Ugh, fine. I'm like, get out and still make sure there's healthy people between me and everybody else who works in the camp.
Stay over.
So as you all get off the half track and sort of like get your shit together, someone comes out of the crowd. Hello there. I can't do accents.
Him straight away.
He's, whoa! I'm a Farmer Kaiser. He's from Somerset, but
10
not.
feet at all times, Mr. Kaiser.
He goes, I'm not sick. He obviously said, I
I reiterate the fact that I'm holding a shotgun at him.
Dick, understand the 10 feet. Obviously, please understand with a sickness, we don't want to be sick ourselves, so please keep the distance. Regardless if you are or not.
You're not sick, we're not sick. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How can we help you, sir?
I'm the owner of
He's
Sorry.
about to kill him.
yeah.
I wanted to shake your hand. No. You stay over there.
Are you here to just wondering, obviously I'm the owner of these lands. I'm just wondering how long it will take for you lot to clear the protesters from my farm and all the sick people.
Probably a lot longer if you keep talking to us.
We will be out of your hair in less than 24 hours. You can guarantee that.
Yep.
Are you not here to get rid of all these people?
Get
I mean,
rid of.
yeah. Well,
We're not here to exterminate your colleagues. No.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about exterminating my colleagues. I'm talking about them interrupting my business.
I point to the doctors like, all right, let's go.
Look, we're not here to do that. We're here to assess the situation. I'm a doctor. I'm not going to force people to move that are sick.
Well, don't you have those things that, like beds with sticks in them?
What?
You know, they're like two poles. It's like a bed.
The bed of nails is not a standard treatment protocol for this illness.
Well, no, the thing you lift people up with.
Stretchers?
Yes, is that what they're called?
If it's not
Yes.
already apparent, I'm incredibly nervous and I keep looking at my watch. Like a second goes by, another look at my watch.
All right, it's gonna. Okay, it's
Say,
gonna
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we're not moving anybody. We don't have stretchers. There's only 3 of us, plus our friend over there.
Oh, Selena's on the half track. She's
with
gonna
2
stay on the
other
half track
friends over there.
conveniently.
Mhm.
Sleeping.
Probably looking in the forest for snakes.
Yeah,
Yellow snakes.
yellow snakes.
Yeah. All right. So where are you going? So you're going to head towards the medical tents, yes?
Correct.
All right. So you're going to pass through the shanty towns anyway. Yeah. So you're going to pass through like basically a shanty town that's been erected with tents and other such like makeshift.
You're telling me we can't go around?
Well, you
Skirt
can.
the edge.
You can go around if you want to go around.
Oh, we're gonna go around. I don't want to go through that. They don't want to go through that. I'm 97% sure.
Okay.
Dick will.
I really don't want to go through that now.
I'll
Dick
probably
will do
accidentally shoot
shotgun.
them.
Yeah.
Dr. Smith, you're quite intelligent, aren't you?
Yes.
And
I have an intelligence of 60.
Ethel, I know. I think.
Ethel is a bright cookie.
Yeah, you both sort of. You reckon there's at least 200 people here?
200
Alright.
sick people or 200 people including the aid workers?
You're not sure if they're sick or not?
So like sick people can be walking around? Is that the
That
general how this disease works?
Could be.
From what we know. Because what did we have? We had...
Well, they believe it to be
They get
hepatitis.
symptoms
so-
after 2 days instead of 2 weeks.
Mhm.
And then they die like 3 days later or something. Was that it?
Yeah.
But when they have symptoms, can they walk around? Or
Early
is it like,
stage.
hey, I'm fine, I'm bleeding from the eyes and it's outbreak.
You're you're not sure.
Okay.
None of you lot are sure on what's going on.
Okay, so we don't have a full disease progression.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Timeline.
Okay.
So they haven't identified the disease.
All right. So we will just continue on our way, noticing that we have. I mean, if we can get a look at it.
All right. So you start. You sort of like skirt round this. You skirt around the outsides, the perimeter of this shanty town that's been erected with like tents and such. And as you sort of like approach this small selection of tents at the far end, away from everyone else, there is a stench in the air. It is a smell of disease and death that sort of hangs and lingers in the air as you sort of approach this collection of tents at the far end.
I say, is this where the corpses are kept?
That's what I'm starting to think.
Who's in charge here?
You can so they're sort of they're not. I reckon they're not enclosed tents. I reckon they're like they've got like.
Are they like gazebos or are they like?
A bit like a gazebo. They've got sides they can bring down, you know. But because of the heat, it's
They
probably
keep the fronts open.
they keep it open just to get air through and not, yeah. Can Dr. Smith, can you give me a medicine check, please, or a first aid check, whichever one you want to give, or anyone as well. If you've got first aid or medicine, you can give me an attempt.
What are we looking for? Hey, that's pretty good.
I got an extreme.
So you can see quite a lot of local men and women caring for the sick, and they're quite apparently not medically trained.
Clearly not.
And in fact, you can see symptoms on these people that are looking after these people.
What am I noticing?
Okay, 1 second.
I'll tell you what. Their legs are falling off.
So
Probably.
So there's some that look further along than others. All right. You can see some of them have got yellow skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're probably. I mean, it's hot anyway, but they look, particularly
Like
hot and bothered. Yeah. They're, so they've got like I said, so they've got a yellow. Their skin has gone yellow, which is, as a medically trained doctor, that is generally a telltale sign of hepatitis. Generally not
jaundice.
Also
jaundice. And there's a number of things that actually cause yellow skin, but anyways, hepatitis.
And these people that are looking after the sick and dying here, you don't give them much hope themselves. This is almost like a lost cause.
I look at Ethel and Dick and kind of just, so this is the natural progression of the disease.
If you spend some time to look at the people that are actually not mobile and are on the ground, basically laying down, they've been basically the people that are too sick to move are basically sorry, just bear with me. I'm just looking through my notes here. Yeah, many of them here show. So many people here show late signs of this disease or infection, and the late signs that you can see from your medically trained eyes. Some of them have got so they're all slightly a bit different. Not everyone's exactly the same. There are duplicates and stuff, but it seems like not everyone reacts the same way to this infection. So some of the victims, or some of the infected, their flesh is literally rotting off their body.
And these people are helping other people?
No, these are the people that aren't able to help anyone.
We're investigating the ones in the cots, right?
Um,
Dr. Orwell is currently investigating the ones in the cots.
Some people are like, some of them have got bubuses on their body in like the armpit areas and the groinal area, basically where
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and assume it's something vaguely related to the bubonic plague.
Yeah, like boils, basically. Big boils in like recesses of the skin.
I mean, Dick's just reminded of chemical burns at this point, I think. So.
And when they probably die, they probably erupt.
Oh, jeez, that's gross.
I'm looking around for the least sick-looking person I can see.
There's
is there anyone who doesn't look like they have symptoms?
There is a young boy sitting outside the tents. He's not anywhere near anyone, and he's just staring off blankly into space or into the distance.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Almost rocking back and forth. What's everyone else doing?
I'm at this point. I've kind of gone back to war mode a little bit. I want to say, because this is kind of like huge stress for Dick. So I'm on like hover mode a little bit around the other party members, making sure that if they need help with whatever they're doing, I'm there to pull whatever people off as quickly as possible. Mm-hmm. So if the part, like, how far away is the little boy from where we're standing? Like,
he's probably facing he is in the area. He's probably got his back up against like the remains of a wall or whatever, and he's just staring out like. Hang on, no one can.
He's like within a few meters, kind of thing.
Yeah. Imagine if you're sitting down on the ground. You just sort of like got your back against like one of the tents or whatever. Maybe where one of the sides is down, and yeah, he's just staring blankly into the distance. Like, okay. Yeah. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I'd always be between the two party members, just being on like, swivel.
Yeah, you're looking out for both of us.
Yeah, as much as I can. That's humanly possible.
Understandable. I'm not going to get really close, and I'm just going to look over at Dick, and this is...
Oh, sorry, look over at Dick, not look over a Dick.
Yeah. I'm going to go look over a Dick.
Maybe it's part of the medical process.
No. God, no. Look over Dick and go, there's not going to be much we can do here.
Look, I would rather be sure that it's what it is before we have to do what we need to do. I don't want that on my conscience. I've already got enough of that already.
That's fair. I completely understand. Let's go see what Ethel is up to. And,
all right.
Help her if we can.
All right, Ethel, what are you doing?
I'm walking up to this kid, and I'm just going to go, hey, why aren't you sick?
I'm going to say for simplicity, he has broken English.
Okay.
But he doesn't respond to you straight away. He's just staring into the space, distance. Just staring off.
I'm going to lean down in front of him, but still staying distant away.
He explodes.
Go, hey.
No,
Hey, wave a hand in front of his face.
he sort of blinks and looks up. We?
Everyone else is sick. Why aren't you?
Shrugs his shoulders.
Why are you here?
I've fetched water.
Okay. Do you know other sick people?
Points behind, into the tent behind him.
Have you touched them? Do you drink the water?
No.
Do you think the water makes people sick?
I saw hang on. I saw an evil spirit by the water supply. Hang on, let me get this right. I saw an evil spirit doing something to poisoning the water supply.
Then why are you feeding these people water?
It's not being used to give them water.
Okay, well, never mind that. What's done is done. Tell me about the demon. Or the spirit, or whatever it was. What did you see?
I saw a snake that walks.
I'm gonna wave at the other guys and go, hey, come over here, listen to this. This kid saw a snake that walks.
No one believes me. My mum and pup. My mum and pup.
Photos back at the base.
My mum and pup didn't believe me, and now they're dead.
Well then, it's terrible.
I'm gonna call Quentin over. Or is he still over the thing?
He comes lugging over with a massive box. He's got like he's at the guide. He's got like a tent ready to be put up, erected around here anyway.
Mm-hmm. And I say to Quentin, well, this kid has seen a snake person. These people look like they have the disease. I think we have confirmation. Let's get the hell out of here.
He's like, no, we need to actually get confirmation. Like, we need to, we can't just go.
Well, run your tests.
I will run my tests. He goes. Where does the boy? Can the boy potentially show you where this demon poisoned the well?
Yeah, we'll go find that out. Maybe we'll find some traces of demon, and I can cut their fingers off and bring them back, and then we can go, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Let's do it. Kid, show me where you saw the snake. And if you saw where it went, even better.
Before you go, Dr. Smith, because obviously he grabs you and goes, Shapiro sort of like grabs you by the arm and goes, just remember, just because he may have, completely imagined it, do you know what I mean? We still need to make sure, it was the inner night and not, something else.
I understand. If it's a snake person, it's a snake person. It's a snake person. We leave.
Okay. All right. And he starts setting up a tent.
All right.
He sort of like leads you down to like a small river that's not on the map for some reason. Bit of an oversight. And he points to the area where he saw it.
All right.
Okay, let's go down there.
Let's go down.
Which way did it go when you saw it leaving? What did you see? Did it have like a canister? Did it poo in the water?
It was a demon. It poisoned the water.
How? Did it swim in the water? Did it vomit fire in the water? Did it?
No, it stood there.
Cast a spell?
It stood there and I guess spell. I don't know. It looked like he poured something into it.
Okay.
All right. That clears that up.
I guess we should probably get samples of water from upriver and then downriver of this location.
Yes. So obviously we're downriver kind of are. So grab some from here, go up like 100 yards and get some more, come back and does it look like we can get across easily?
Not without going through the water.
Well, I'm not going through that water, so.
Yeah, I'm not going to go through the water yet.
So where you going? So where you going? So who's going upstream? Who's not going upstream?
We've only gone like 100 meters upstream to get a sample.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
Which means I guess we could go.
I'm going to say we should investigate this area to figure out where the snake person went, because he did say it was floating, so presumably there might be footprints or tracks.
Yeah.
Anyone good at tracking?
Dick?
Yeah, you were in the army. You don't do that?
Oh no, I was the guy that blew stuff up.
All right, I guess I'll just look about then, guys. Be careful where you step.
I like grab the
That's not
kid, put my hand on his shoulder, and just sort of pull him like next to me, whatever.
Okay.
Making
Cool.
sure that he's not going to walk around and
Okay.
disturb the scene and stuff.
All right. All right. Anyone that's looking around, can you give me a hard spot check, please?
Is there a way that you can like assist someone in this game?
Yep. And they get a bonus dice.
Okay, so perhaps maybe an assistance from me somehow.
Okay.
Whoever has it, because I'm only got 10% in track. So
We spot
So
hidden
that's-
is what we're doing.
Oh, okay. Spot hidden.
Okay. All right, I got 75 in
Look
that.
around. Whoa.
Yeah, well, you do that, and I'll assist you then.
Okay, so do I roll the black one now because of the bonus die?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. I rolled a 1.
Okay. So.
Fuck. Well,
All
then.
right. So So you're literally holding on to the boy, and you literally just see it glint in the sun, and you see something that's on roughly near where the boy said the serpent person was. You see something glint in the sun, or reflect the sun, and you sort of like approach it, and it's a test tube.
I'm gonna pick it up with a stick, James.
Okay.
Just, like, put the stick in it and just sort of pick it up and be like, "What about this?"
Yep, looks good, and I'm going to take it and put it in my secure sample things, whatever they may be.
Jars, probably.
A lot of them. Yeah, sample jars.
Any tracks at all around here, James?
There is. It's probably too long ago to have any tracks.
I sort of turned to the kid and was like, "How many days ago did you come here and see this thing?"
Fuck me. Okay. Bear with me.
Would it be the 14th of March?
I rolled a fucking 1 on a 1d100. Oh,
I know, right?
Jesus.
Good thing it's not a critical fail.
What day are we on? Where's the calendar?
you made a whole sheet for that, James. Remember?
I did. I just got to find it.
It should be was the 21st of March when we got our
Is it this
briefing. Actually, no, it must be the 21st of March because we only had 24 hours.
Yeah, he says about a week ago. Just over a week.
All right.
Last Wednesday.
So it was basically the day before the first outbreak.
15th of March.
Yeah. So that's the day before the first report of hepatitis.
James, I'm going to give this kid like the, you know how you get like army, what are they called?
Cigarette.
Food.
You're going to give him a cigarette,
No,
yeah?
army food packs, and they have that just disgustingly
MREs?
huge. Yeah, MREs, the disgustingly huge block of chocolate in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
God.
going to give that to the kid. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and it's like, you did good. Sorry about everything else.
Sorry, your family's dead.
I wasn't going to say that, but you wanted to say
You
it.
did good. Sorry, your parents and everybody you know is going to die.
Yeah.
Well, his parents are already dead, but hey.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're sorry for your loss.
Okay.
I'm going to whisper it to Dr. Orville and actually trade Dick as well. In fact, we'll push the kid away a little bit and just whisper.
Right,
Into the river.
press him all.
Yeah.
Thanks, kid.
Stand over there, kid, for a sec. I got to talk to the grown-ups.
Cover your ears and go la 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 la.
Should we take him with us? Because if we don't, there's a good chance he's going to get blown up along with, the 10-mile radius.
Ethel, this is an unlikely showing of your heart.
I just think he might be, A, he seems to be immune to this disease, and B, why not bring recruits young?
I have like big glassy eyes at Ethel. I'm just like nodding, like trying to hold back a couple of tears.
It's like about to burst into tears.
It's like, I would like that very much.
He could be my son. My boy.
His whole family's dead, so they won't even miss him.
There is going to be so much death here in less than a day. If we can do a little bit good, I will feel so much better.
All right. We'll take him along, regardless of what Shapiro says.
Okay. Kid, what's your name? I'm going to turn to him. I go, yeah.
Monty.
Close to Monty.
Dick starts crying.
Close. Muda is his name. Muda.
Muda.
So you're gone probably half hour again. Sorry, I'm making things simple for myself. You did sort of like go up one end. You walked up 100 yards up down upstream and took a sample, and then you walked back, and then you looked for the looked to see what happened.
Found a test tube, yeah.
So and then you found the test tube, and then you walked back. So it's been about half hour. All right. And Sharpo's, the tent's been set up, and Sharpo's inside. He's got the
Wait, so there were definitely no tracks and nothing we could follow for this.
No, there was no track. It's a week old.
The kid saw nothing. He doesn't know what direction he went.
He went back a certain way, but that's a week ago. He went back.
Yeah.
He went back to the tracks, basically. He went back to the road.
Yeah. No useful evidence.
He didn't follow him because he was a fucking demon. He's not stupid.
I know.
Well, he might be a bit
if
stupid.
he went across the river, then we'd have a reason to cross the river. And if he didn't, perfect, because I don't want to cross that fucking river.
Yep.
All right, cool. Until you have to cross it, yeah?
Yeah, until we have to cross it. But right now,
Cross that
Ethel
river
is
when it
quite
comes.
happy to just leave that site and come back.
All right.
If there was no other compelling reason to stay.
Right, so Sharpo has set up his Shapiro. Sorry, I keep saying Sharpo. I don't know why that's permanently stuck in my head.
I wasn't going to mention.
Yeah,
But
we're
yeah,
just
he-
letting it slide. We're done
he's set up.
correcting that.
He's got his tent erect, and he's got his the viral analyzer out, and he's got the Haffron device next to him as well. Well, not next to him; it's in the tent with him. And I assume you report back to him with some of the samples you've got.
Yeah, we got
Right.
this sample where a kid tells us a snake man put it in the river, and then we got this sample from further up.
All right,
So
he's
if one of these is viral laden and one of these isn't.
all right. He's got gloves on, so he opens up your the thing, and he tries and scrapes out any residue into the viral analyzer of the from the test tube, and he takes the water sample because there's like multiple. Basically, I think you do up to 3. You can sort of like analyze 3 things at once. So they're like they're like small petri discs, and he pours the water in another like petri dish type thing, and then another thing. If you want to give us a Cthulhu Mythos roll though, because I don't think any of you have seen it set up. So yeah, if you want to give us a Cthulhu Mythos roll, yeah, please.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
look at that.
Fuck
Okay.
me. Fucking hell.
Wait, where's Cthulhu myself? Okay,
It's on the left.
nice.
Not a fucking clue.
Well, that makes sense. Why do the dice know?
Dick now has a son to take care of. It's more.
I don't know how. See, I don't know how you know this, so I'm going to ask you how you know this in a second. All right.
Okay.
But
I
you
like the
definitely.
idea that when we were walking through the big tower or whatever, the base, there was a guy that had a door open, and then as we walked past, he shut it. But we saw the thing.
Yeah.
We saw the thing, James.
Except for Dick, who wasn't there and also fucked up his roll.
That's it. Yeah, I was looking in the other direction.
He was watching the boy.
So yeah,
Anyway,
so you
Dick,
can.
what do we know?
So this bioanalyzer, you could definitely. It was definitely. It's you identify it as a modified serpent person technology. Not sure how you know this, but please tell me how you know this, Ethel.
When I was studying the cell, I saw a picture that looked an awful lot like some of the components in this. Because I did a lot of studying of the murals and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
I know this because while we were at Caduceus, I was looking over some documents in my spare time before we left.
Okay. Brilliant. There we go. So, yeah, I just wanted to try and justify how you know this. Because
We know this because we read it somewhere.
because of reasons.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Reasons.
Oh, so Cthulhu Mythos doesn't have that success thing in there.
Yep. Yep, it goes up. So the way it goes up, okay. So the first time you fail a
Sanity roll or whatever.
is it? No, I think it's when you first go temporarily insane.
Yeah.
You gain
Okay.
5 points in. You gain 5 points in Cthulhu Mythos,
That
and then
makes sense.
every time that happens afterwards, you gain 1 point in it. So it's not something, but as your sanity that goes up, your maximum sanity comes down.
So it's good that I don't know.
Yeah.
Or
Kind of.
bad, because there's a certain point where it becomes I can't remember. There's rules in the book about once you get a certain point in Cthulhu Mythos and your sanity's at a certain point, you sort of
Bad
stop
things happen.
going. It's not bad things. You stop going insane to certain things, as in you sort of become more accustomed to it.
Get
But anyway,
tuned.
anyway,
Dick is in blissful ignorance.
Anyway, so Shapiro goes, you guys, I've got to do this, alright? It's going to take a while. I need to go get some more samples, alright, as well. While I'm doing this, why don't you go over to the survey camp and see what's going on there?
All right, that sounds good.
Or maybe, yeah, and even before then, maybe speak to some of the farmers, see what they're saying.
The farmer just wants us to get rid of everybody.
Not him. There's other farmers here.
I'm not getting close to any of these people.
Okay.
I'm
We should
sorry.
talk to the surveyors because one of them may have seen something.
Yes.
All right.
Definitely.
I
So I
advise you to
get the
take.
hell out of this camp.
I advise you to take the guide. Oh God, what's his name? Abdin.
Abdin.
And the half track. Who can drive?
I
Doctor.
can.
All right. He throws you the car keys or the half track
Okay.
keys.
Catch it.
You can only throw a small
Right,
amount.
sharp.
though, right?
Sharp. Sharp.
It's very close.
All right, Doctor, you're in charge of the land boat.
All right.
It goes up to 88 miles an hour. All right. So we last left off with everyone pretty much horrified of how disease-ridden and hopeless the cause is. Unfortunately, I'm sorry you've had to witness this. But
Yes. Ethel is definitely horrified by the disease and not just the fact that she might catch it.
all right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I think the biggest part is there. It's more like personal safety more than...
Yeah, more than
disease.
compassion.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And the occasional kidnapping. Okay, that might have been like a tiny glimmer of compassion from Ethel.
Yeah, you know, for the kid.
Yeah, he was useful.
What are you going to do with the kid then for the time being?
You'll just tag along.
Okay.
And Ethel's just palmed him off to Dick, and like, you look after that.
You'll just stand behind me.
So we're off to visit the surveyors and see if they've seen anything.
Okay, so it's not far, but I assume you take the half track anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you sort of turn around and you sort of leave the farm and head further up the track. Go the other way of the fork. You know, to the well, now it's to the right, but you know.
Yeah.
As you sort of like approach the surveyor's camp, you can see a bunch of protesters are blocking the dirt track to the camp. They've got like, well, the equivalent of placards and stuff saying, surveyors go home.
Ah, yes, the originals.
We don't want your surveyor scum here type thing.
You said it's in English?
No, it'll be in Malaysian or whatever. Is it Malaysia?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be in sort of that language.
There's a lot of dialects that we do not need to go into.
All right, lots of people. Yeah. So what's everyone doing?
As we're driving there, maybe I'm asking the kid, it's like, so what about these dudes? What do you know about them?
Or the guide. Both, really. Because we do have the guide with him as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abdin.
Well, so far the kid's been pretty spot on with what he's seen, so maybe there's something.
Yeah. Ask them both.
Yeah.
So the kid basically tells you that they're here to protest because they believe the surveyors with their exploration. He's not. That's probably a big word for him. But whatever they were doing, he doesn't really understand it. But the farmers are kind of mad at them because the farmers believe the surveyors have angered the spirit of the mountain, which is why everyone's getting sick. And then the guide, Abdin, basically he reaffirms, you know, that is why there's a load of farmers here. About 2 weeks ago, fruit, the tree, or the fruit bearing trees that not anyone was sure of started to give strange fruit. Plenty of fruit, like fruit of quite strange fruit that they're not sure what it was, but it was delicious.
Sorry, how long ago was the fruit thing?
I'll give you the day. 6th of March.
Okay, so quite a while before the snake incident.
6th of March, which was... So we're on the 23rd, aren't we? It's nearly 3 weeks ago. But within 8 days, the fruit on those trees had started to wither and die.
And that was the same day as a snake, right? Was that 15th March?
13th.
13th. Okay, 6th March, weird fruit. 13th. Fruit.
Dick's just kind of befuddled at this point. He's just like, fruit? Okay.
Snake man poisoning. I'm going to ask everyone else, what date do you think the heffalump thing was killed? Just a few days ago, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. He said he caught it outside the base. Like, I want to say, I want to say it was a week ago.
He'd been eating the food for a while, definitely.
Yeah. Like, and meat doesn't stay. Like this is like, let's be real.
2 nights.
So
So this elephant thing was killed 2 nights ago.
So that would have been the 19th.
Yep. Which is the same day the North Borneo Charter Company established a military cordon to contain the spread of what they believe is hepatitis.
Okay.
Okay, so the timeline I have is 6th March, weird fruit. 13th March, the fruit died. 15th March, the snake man poisoned everyone. Well, poisoned the water supplies. 16th March, first symptoms of hepatitis. 2 days later, 18th is the first death. 19th was the heffalump, and also the quarantine started, and the 21st is today.
If you want to add one more bit, the farmers came to protest, or the local farmers came to protest on the 14th of March, demanding the surveyor team.
So the day that fruit died. Sorry, the day after the fruit died.
The day after the fruit died, yep.
So the fruit trees, did they exist before that point? Because orchids take a very long time to grow.
Yeah, are we talking corrupted existing fruit trees or trees that were never fruiting before?
So the local guy goes, that you'll probably need to speak to a farmer about one of the farmers about that. Really, I don't know. I'm not a farmer myself. I'm just a guide.
Okay.
Okay. Guide us to one of the farmers then.
Oh, maybe we should talk. If we're in front of the dudes here, there's farmers protesting, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we should talk to the farmers here then.
Or we could just drive straight through them and get to the people that we want to talk to.
Just shoot them on the way past.
You don't need to shoot them. Just shout, get out of the way.
Monty plus.
Move. Get out of here.
Let me get to the right page here. So, as you approach the front gate, so basically there's a chain link fence that runs the perimeter of this entire compound. And you can see there are a couple of armed guards manning the front gate.
I'm going to ask Quentin if they're expecting us.
Quinton's not here.
Oh, yes, because he's doing his thing. Well, did we know they were expecting us or anything? Have we had contact with them before?
Well, the charter company were the ones that contacted Caduceus.
Okay, so these surveyors are the charter company.
Yes.
These are basically our clients.
I wonder if they know about our plans. Okay.
I'm going to lean out the window. No, I'm not. I'm going to open the window and stick my face near it without going anywhere near these people and just shout, Caduceus, open the gate.
One of them beckons you over.
I'll tell the driver to keep going. We're still in the car, right? I'm still in the car.
Yeah. So he's beckoning you to come out, get out of the vehicle.
How close are we to the gate? How many people are between us and the gate?
Well, you're in front of the gate. I mean, these people did get out.
Yeah, so we've driven right up. We're not
You've driven right up, yeah.
Sick people.
If no one's going to get out, I mean, I can get out.
If we're that close, I'll get out.
Dr. Smith, can you give me a spot? No, you're driving.
I am driving.
I forgot you were driving, yeah.
I am the driver.
Okay.
What side drive would it be?
British, so right.
It,
Or whatever we are.
Yeah, Dr. Smith, give us a spot hidden roll, please.
success.
Brilliant. You notice the guard that's not waving Ethel over looks a bit uneasy on his feet.
Like sick uneasy or like nervous uneasy?
Yeah,
Give us a medicine
Okay.
check.
Okay, medicine check it is.
Like, is the guy sweating bullets, or is he like?
Hard.
Oh, he's fucking sweating bullets. What does sweating bullets mean?
Like
Very
sweating
sweaty.
a lot. Like
Yeah,
very
he's sweating a lot. He doesn't look well.
If anyone looks vaguely uncomfortable, I'm going to assume they're sick.
Ethel,
Or Ethel is going to assume they're sick.
that guy over there doesn't look that hot. Looks too hot, in fact.
I'm going to approach the other guard.
Yeah, he's the one that was beckoning you over.
Yeah, well, that's okay then. So, I'm going to approach him and say, you guys called us in here.
Who are you?
We're Caduceus. Ethel Parker.
He goes, I'm going to leave. If you wait here, I'm going to go get the leader of the camp. And he rushes off.
And I will rush back into the car.
Leaving with the other guy.
No, I'm off.
All right. Dr. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You see this guard sort of just fall to his feet and slump forwards.
I look back at him from the car and go,
Oh, he is very sick.
Mhm.
In fact, before he falls forward, you actually see him vomit what appears to be liquefied organs, and then slumps forward and drops into his own sick.
Oh no!
I'm cracking the window and shouting, "Oh, your colleague is not looking too good."
Why don't we back up a little bit?
We're backing up a little bit. We're backing up. Boop.
I shout, "Guard!" I'm going to look over the protesters and go, "This man is sick. Stay away."
So about a moment later, have I actually got a picture of this gentleman?
Oh man.
Look,
Is it just going to be a little pile of bubbling guts?
No, not the person who's coming to who's being fetched.
Okay.
Yes, I do. He looks amazing. Let's get
Hooray!
let's get his picture up on the thing. No, but he looks awesome. I hope you're ready for
In a
this.
safari hat
No,
with lamb chops.
no, he looks way cooler than me in safari helmet. Hat.
Monocle.
No,
Two monocles.
that's the glasses then, surely.
Yeah, and it's got a piece of metal between them.
There we go. Look how cool he looks.
He does have the double monocles.
Oh man.
Look how cool. Look how cool he looks. Look at that. Look how cool he looks.
Yeah.
Dr. Moreau.
He introduces himself as
Sorry.
Richard Clements.
Is this the
Surveyor.
guard now?
No, this is the surveyor leader who the guard went to
Okay.
fetch.
Did he
He
just
looks-
step over his colleague?
No, he avoids the guard completely. He looks awfully distraught about it.
Okay.
And
So he
he's
looks much like Ethelwood, and that he looks
he-
disgusted and then keeps walking.
yeah, and he a lot more sympathetic than Ethel would. Like more of a human reaction. Yeah. His body is quite quickly taken away by people wearing like masks and gloves and shit. Into the aid camp.
The survey camp, or
Yeah,
the other
surveyor.
camp?
Yeah, surveyor camp. Sorry, I've got
It's okay.
confused.
So
and-
the survey
and
camp is
he-
also infected.
He sort of beckons you into. He sort of beckons you into the surveyor's camp.
I'm double checking my goggles and mask and gloves again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my rubber boots.
You are.
Yeah.
By the way, you're all fucking boiling hot. By the way.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
boiling
care.
fucking
For my
hot.
special stash of water before I die of dehydration.
How do you drink
I'm
water?
also going to reach in the back of the thing and grab a scarf and just drop it over that little sad pile of bloody vomit.
Okay.
I don't want to get it on my shoes.
All right. Well, you're
But
driving.
also, we don't want to
We'll,
like spread
we'll,
it.
we'll move past it. I'll make sure.
Well, you drive the half track. I assume you drive the half track into the surveyor
Yeah.
camp.
Oh yeah, if they open the gate, then yeah.
Yes, they open the. As I said, they
Don't
open
drop
the
in a
gate. and
scarf
beckon
on
you
the vomit though.
Absolutely.
We got
Just
loads of them.
pass you
Thousands of
by.
scarves.
Thousands. I went overboard with scarves. What can I say? I'm sorry.
No, they're coming. It's a good
Right,
choice,
so
Doctor.
so what do you do? So he sort of like beckons you into the into the camp, and then what? They close. Obviously, the gates get closed behind you.
All right. Well, I file out and make. I mean, I'm still doing the thing, making sure that no one gets up in our face about anything.
All right.
Yeah. I am. Is this someone we know we've had contact with? Then this guy.
He would have probably called the company himself, and then the company would have contacted Caduceus.
Okay, but do the company know anything about Cthulhu as far as we're aware? No, right?
No,
They didn't say, "Hey, we think this is yellow fever." They just said, "Oh God, people are dying, and you're a medical."
Yep, aid organisation.
Okay. In that case, because you want to ask if they've seen anything unusual. Actually, I might start out by. Sorry.
Right, are any of you getting out of the half track, or are you literally going to stay?
Oh no,
in the
yeah,
half?
I said I get out of the half.
All right.
Thing.
Yeah, if we're looking like we're in a clear office and not a quarantine
So
front of sick people, and I'm still wearing my gear, but like we're going.
Obviously, Clements approached you and offers you his hand.
I will respectfully decline. Actually, I'll just look at it and go, I'm going to play it safe, given what I just saw outside.
He goes, "Oh, I don't blame you. I assume you're here to get us out."
We weren't told anything about that. We were coming to ask.
We're here to look into the situation.
Yeah.
Well, if you're here, surely the quarantine's over and we can leave.
It's not that simple.
What do you mean it's not that simple?
As the doctor that has been brought to this situation, this quarantine is not over.
Who's the doctor?
Me.
What doctor of what?
Medicine. Diseases.
Look. Right, my men have been trapped here for at least 2 weeks.
Just vomited and died.
I mean, he's a local. It's their fault anyway. Look, right. If you're not here to lift the quarantine, then I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to call the company, and they're
we will
not.
absolutely do our best to lift the quarantine, sir. But first, we need to investigate fully and see what's happening, because I'm sure you don't want to be bringing this disease back to your family and back to your kids now, do you?
Well, I'm clearly not infected, so maybe you could get me out of here.
It is not outside the realms of possibility.
But it is not exactly what Ethel said. But this, after seeing that,
if you don't get me out of here, the company will take a dim view of this outrage.
I understand that, sir. But first, we need to make sure everything is under control.
I start to loom over my companions over the back, a little bit. And I'm just I just sort of look at the guy a little bit and just start shaking my head.
I'm going to start turning on the charm and just try to explain to him. I understand where you're coming from. And if I were in the same situation, which I mean, literally I am, I don't want to be bringing this disease home either, which is why I'm wearing all this terrible gear in this heat. But,
right. Give us a charm roll then, please.
Yes.
Can I have assisted? Okay, that's cool.
All right, tick your box, Ethel.
Yay!
All right, he seems as... I mean, you can clearly tell it's frustration, being scared, petrified for his own life.
We just watched his colleague die. So.
Well, his colleagues just died. And it's not just that, actually, because he starts he probably starts almost breaking down at this point. And he goes... it's the locals' fault. They all sort of brought the disease here. We were fine. They blame us for something to do with the mountain. I have no idea what. 10 members of my team have died, including the doctor. Our own medical doctor died of this hepatitis disease. I've no medical team here to help maintain this disease. The locals are doing it themselves and getting themselves infected with the disease. It's horrendous.
I absolutely understand. We've seen the aid camp ourselves, but we have a medical team here now. Well, we have the doctor here now.
I have 5 men remaining in the medical tent, but he points to one of the... Basically, the tents are set up like a horseshoe. Just like the map. A very elongated horseshoe, but a horseshoe nonetheless. And he goes, I've got 5 men.
Which of your men haven't been showing symptoms?
I haven't yet shown symptoms, but I reckon I suspect it's going to be, at the moment, a matter of time until I'm on, I'm on the receiving end, and I'm trying my hardest not to receive this disease.
I would strongly advise boiling any water that you drink or touch or shower with. Collect it from the rain and not the local sources.
What do you mean? What's wrong with the local sources?
We have reason to believe that the disease might, we can't confirm this yet, but the disease might be coming from some local contamination. Everything could be at risk, so any kind of set up rainwater collectors is what I'm saying. You know how to do that, right? You're a military organization.
Well, yeah, yes, but I mean, I'm awfully low on manpower.
That is not my problem to solve.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he takes you to the back fence, and shows you like his 10 men. His dead 10 men that are buried in graves. So these were the men that we went up to survey the area.
Do you know what they saw? Did they find anything unusual?
No, we didn't find anything unusual at all.
Is there anyone here that saw anything unusual?
No.
We noticed a bunch of broken trees on the track on the way here. Do you know anything about that?
What broken trees?
Have you left the camp area at all in the past few days?
No.
When's the last time you were out? It's about 15 minutes out from this camp towards the army camp. When's the last time you went down the track that far?
Well, the last time I went into Ranu, the town or the village or whatever you want to call it, which is about 5 miles down the road. It was 4 weeks ago. No, it'll be longer than that. About sometime in February.
I see. Okay. So the trees would have been broken sometime between then and now, if you don't know about it. Interesting. Oops. I dropped a pen.
Oops.
I noticed.
How much supplies do they have in this survey camp, Jen?
They probably had. They've got some supplies. They've obviously had a shipment in probably about 2 weeks ago before this all happened.
So it's all like, is it perishables or is it like, stuff in cans? Like, what are we talking
There's
about?
a lot of stuff in cans.
So most of the food and drink you have is actually shipped in, is that right?
The food is.
The water's not?
The water is not.
What have you been drinking for the past 2 weeks?
Me?
Personally.
He opens up his coat a bit and shows you like a hip flask.
And I'm guessing that's not river water.
No. Feral Kitten was right. It was liquor.
Liquor. Yeah, it's the 30s. Well, I would strongly advise you and the remaining well men continue to drink that. And again, don't touch the local water.
Can you all give me a spot hidden roll, please?
Extreme, baby. Come on.
Nice.
Fucking hell, you're like...
We're rolling
I
good
missed
today.
this time.
Not you.
I missed this time.
Don't forget, though, don't forget to mark the skills that you succeed at, alright? Don't forget to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Alright, well... Okay, so I'm going to give out a brief overview of something, okay? And then I'm going to go into more detail for Dick, okay?
Yep.
So, apart from Dr. Smith, Ethel and Dick, you do notice that while the graves with their makeshift crosses at, you know, I can't remember what way. Is it east? I can't remember what way they're supposed to face. I can't remember. There's like a certain way you bury someone.
Okay.
Yeah, you notice that while the ground is freshly dug, because obviously it was quite recent when they passed on from this world, you notice that Weefs and Dick, you both notice that the Ethel, sorry, the freshly dug earth is slightly sunken in, like it's concaved in a bit. Dick.
So it was a covered grave. He didn't show us bodies. He showed
No,
us
it was a covered
graves.
grave. Dick,
Okay.
you've seen freshly dug graves with bodies in it.
I've probably seen mass graves.
Yeah,
Most
all
likely.
right. All right, there is mass graves around here. You just luckily didn't spot any or look for them. Where am I looking for it? Hang on, just give us a sec. Yeah, so they're slightly sunk into the ground. You sort of recognise the fact that that ground's sunken in enough that those bodies may not be in there any longer.
I look over at the gentleman. I'm like, "What did you bury your boys in?"
In there.
What? Casket, bags.
No, linen wraps. That's all we have.
Are you able to get some men out here and dig up that one?
I don't have the manpower.
So I hand Ethel the shotgun, and I go pick up a spade.
Okay.
And I just start digging.
Okay.
I'm standing well away from anywhere that might even catch a tiny bit of flying dirt off his spade.
No, I'll make sure that I
Yeah.
point it in a completely different direction.
I'm still being
All
super.
right, so it is.
I'll be standing behind a tent.
It is in this humid climate. Is very hard going work,
Especially in your boiler suit and gas mask.
especially your boiler suit and gas mask, and it takes a while for you to dig the earth, but you do find that there is no body in this grave.
Any signs of like maybe something dug deeper or moved?
Yes, you find a strange tunnel that leads into the graves, and appears to continue out, out through the earth and somewhere beyond the back of the basically appears to disappear under the chain link fence.
What is there
Ethel
anything?
goes, well, shit.
So it soon becomes apparent that all the human bodies of the dead are missing. Strange tunnel leads into the graves and appears to continue through the earth. Yeah. Yeah,
And I
did
turn
get it
to
right.
Dr. Orville and go, I guess we're going underground again.
Oh, god damn it.
How big are
It's-
these holes?
It's like a tunnel that's been dug like lengthways, basically. It's for you, Dick. It's going so anyone who's bigger than an
You like
average.
the Viet Cong tunnels?
Yeah. So as it says,
'Cause those are pretty fucking small. So
it's a tight squeeze for larger than average player characters. So Dick, you're larger than. Oh, Ethel, you're larger than average as
Edel
well,
is
aren't you?
ridiculously tall, yeah.
Yeah, and Dick, you're quite big as well, aren't you?
I just have a bigger build. Like I don't
Yeah,
know if I'm tall, but I just
well,
have a big build. So.
Well, if you've got a big build, it's going to be a squeeze for you. What about you, Dr. Smith?
I think I'm average.
Then it's not so much of a squeeze for you.
Yeah.
So it's actually like a stabilized tunnel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Do we have any torches?
Yeah, I got a torch.
Okay.
Suppose we should ask the guy if he knows anything about this.
His
I turn to the guy and goes, do you know anything about this?
he shakes his head. Who would desecrate someone's resting place?
Mm-hmm.
I sort of look at him strange. It's like, oh, I just did. And,
For science, though, that's different.
so, what it's like? Do you hear any digging?
No.
Do we see anything that looks like claw marks? Does it look like it was dug by a shovel or machinery or claws, basically?
Give us an intelligent roll, please. Or intellect, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You know, can I actually make a demolitions roll here, James? Because I want to see if we plant the bomb in this tunnel, whether or not the explosion would travel down the tunnel, killing whatever at the other side.
Give me an intelligence check, please, first.
Me?
Yeah, well, everyone.
Oh, okay. Is that just green on the intelligence stuff?
Yes, please.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
I'm gonna spend luck on that.
Wow.
I'm gonna spend luck on that.
Okay.
I
You
mean,
only need
that's
to spend.
helps, so if you
you
want
only
to
need-
burn your luck, you can
you only-
burn your luck.
You only need to spend one luck.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna spend one luck on that, James.
I'll spend 11.
All right.
That's some bullshit right there. By the way, how do I have a higher int than you, Dr. Orville Smith?
I don't know.
Because unfortunately, Claytor rolled garbage when he was rolling his characters up.
This is very
for him.
true.
Which is, it's one of my dislikes of random characters. Random characters.
But there
Random
should be
stats.
like
Sorry,
a
rolling stats.
what do they call it? Like
Point
Bell
by.
curve.
a point by is good, but like the other one where you have like the
Static.
alignment.
Static
or whatever.
thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't have it in there. Unfortunately, it's like holdovers from previous editions because it's kind of, Call of Cthulhu is like early 80s, I think. So it's like hallmarks of D&D that's left over, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm talking about, like where they all sort of like diverge from it.
Tell me about the tunnel.
The tunnel's probably been dug by hands or clawed hands and perhaps shovels tools as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's
And what
just
about-
more disturbing.
So it's
What
sort of
about
a
the
mix.
demolitions bomb thing here? Because we don't have a lot of time, and if we have to find a place to plant it, I want to plant it in a place where we know we're going to get the bad guys.
Okay. All right. Sure. Give us a demolition roll then, please.
Is there any way that I can? Like, I remember there's a mechanic for pushing something.
That's if you fail the roll. You can push.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do we not know how big the bomb is then? Has Shapiro not told us in this timeline?
Okay, I failed, but I can still use luck there. That's not so bad. What's that? How much do I need to use for that?
60.
6.
Yeah, okay.
6
Oh,
6 plus 6 is 12, and
yeah.
that's
I'll
72.
use 6 luck. I'll use 6 luck. So success.
What do you want me to? What do you want to know?
So I've been told how big this bomb is. I want to
Yeah.
know, using my demolitions, whether or not if I plant a bomb inside of this tunnel, maybe a little further down this tunnel, whether or not it would explode in such a way that it would travel down these tunnels, eradicating everything inside of it.
Problem is you're not sure how long this tunnel goes on for, and if it goes
well,
down, because it doesn't
I
go down. It sort of stays level for a bit as well.
I understand, but that was I know how big the bomb was, which was
Maybe,
like,
maybe
a kilometer, 2
Okay.
kilometers almost. So.
it's about a
I thought
mile.
it was 10. Oh, is
It's
it only
up, to
1
10,
mile?
it's up to 10 miles, but yeah, it depends on what's been set. I can't remember. I
Okay.
think it's about
So-
a mile.
What I tried to work out is whether or not I could plant it in such a way, or maybe I need to travel further down, but plant it in such a way where the bomb would be most effective at removing the actual cause of the problem,
Mm-hmm.
rather
Sure.
than just
Yeah, well,
eliminating.
You reckon if it goes down and it continues in, it's a whole tunnel network, then yes, you could probably find the optimum place to put it.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and use my very basic bomb understanding and realize that we're 6 feet under dirt, and a bomb that's going to blow something up in a 10-mile radius is not really going to be contained by 6 feet of dirt from here.
Yeah.
But the stuff underneath the tunnel might be more. Like if I find a place further down or something like that, it might be more effective. I'm not so worried
It
about.
might be, but like we haven't been in the tunnel yet, so we have no idea where it's going.
Sure. Okay. All right. But we only have 24 hours, so I hope we can keep track of time or something. I don't know.
All right.
Oh, is there a skill for like navigating things like this?
Yeah, I think it's called navigate.
Called follow the tunnel.
It's called
Okay, there's
navigate.
But there is a navigate skill as well, yeah.
Okay.
I have no points in it, so it's 10.
I think Fishy put loads of points in
I
it.
think Fishy was high nav, yeah. It's a shame he got scaly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also got scaly, but less than him because I didn't keep going back and forth between the door.
Mhm.
He got hit like 3 times, didn't he?
I think so.
Okay.
I like how the blanket works.
So I'm going to ask the guy if he has any chalk.
Chalk? Yeah, sure, he's got chalk.
All right. We'll get a bunch of chalk so we can mark our ways.
Oh no, he gives you some twining for that because it's mud, isn't it? It's going to be hard to mark chalk.
I mean, this is basically a somewhat shallow tunnel, right? It's not like a shaft.
Yeah, it's a shallow tunnel.
It's just someone who's walked down here.
Crawled.
For some
Crawled.
reason, I'm just imagining in my mind like an ant's nest, you know?
Okay.
I don't, yeah. That's why I'm.
It
I'm
might
just imagining
be,
getting-
or it might just be a single tunnel to a giant hollow mountain. Who knows?
Oh, shit.
It'll be a hollow mountain when you're done with it.
Yeah.
No, but
Liquefied mountain.
but you said Plater's character would be okay in the tunnel, but ours would not.
Yeah, you two will struggle.
So it'll be like 5 foot high.
No, it's like he has to crawl. He's gonna have to crawl on his hands and knees, like vertical. It's like it's like
Horizontal.
someone's like
It's a
the Great
fair
Escape. Think of Great Escape, yeah,
Okay, so it's like 2 foot high,
yeah,
maybe 2 feet.
yeah. So they've
I'm
sort
thinking of the Viet Cong tunnels, you know? Like.
Yeah,
just
maybe.
tiny little-
yeah, tiny little tunnels.
Okay. Well, how do we want to do this? Are we going in? What's the story here? Keep in mind, we have this kid with us too, so. And the
kid's pretty small. We could send him in as a scout.
I don't know if he'd be willing to do
Tie the
that.
twine to his foot.
Never comes back. Dead child.
Never comes back.
Hey kid, you want to do a job for us?
For chocolate, yes.
Anyone got any chocolate? I've got like supplies for some reason.
All right.
Just assume they're MREs.
I mean, if anyone has any MREs, of course you'll have chocolate.
Yeah, I have
And
3 days
that and
supplies according to my sheet.
milk and some other shit like that.
Yeah. I got chocolate, and I'm going to pull out some chocolate.
Just remember, though, MRAs in this era, it's going to be all like tin foods and shit like that. Not self-cooking cans. Self-cooking plastic bags like they are.
Any chocolate. I'm going to break the chocolate bar in half.
And there'll probably be chewing gums and all sorts of things.
Yeah, the chocolate bars are like this fucking thick from World War One. They're like big old chunks of things. So
I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to get my machete and be like... and give him half. All right. Can you crawl in that tunnel away? Like, stay within hearing distance and let us know what you see. And you can take this torch and we'll tie this twine to your foot so you can find your way back out.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Sure.
Great. Go on then.
All right, you send him in.
What can you see?
It's a tunnel.
Does it open out?
Yes. It's a tunnel.
No, it keeps going forwards.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
Anything now? I'm gonna pull at the twine.
Yeah, it's still attached. Okay, so 10 minutes pass.
Anything? Hello? Muda?
So the twine keeps going, and you see the boy. You see the boy appears walking out of the forest. Appears right next to the. He appears right next to the chain link fence where you are.
Well, that was unexpected.
The tunnel comes out about back there.
We didn't set the bomb there.
Yeah, right.
That's what I was trying to get you to do an intelligent roll to realise it wasn't descending, really. Do you know what I mean? I was trying to go...
You never know.
So they just basically it's almost like these guys dug their way out, pretty much, and that was it.
Yeah. Or something dug its way in and took them out. Because I presume they weren't buried with tools, because why would you do that?
You know, I just felt like burying them with tools. It's a good idea.
Okay.
I guess we're going out to the tunnel entrance then.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Entrance, exit.
Okay, so you're going to head over to the tunnel entrance.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're going to leave it there, though, and pick up next week.
God, we're so fucked.
How much time do we have left on the bomb clock, Mr. Jimmy John?
We've spent about 2 hours, I think, so far. Maybe a bit longer.
Like 20 hours left.
Maybe about 20 hours, 21 hours. It's not. I'll let you know when it runs out, because that's the way things are going to work in this game.
You said it, so I'm writing it down.
All right.
DM decree.
All right. I hope everyone enjoyed that. I hope that was all right.
Yeah. We're learning stuff. We've kidnapped a child. We have used him to go into danger.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone saved our own skins. Ethel is all for this adventure.
Mm-hmm. Child abuse and everything. This is called.
He got chocolate.
He got multiple pieces of chocolate.
That's cool. What was it was dangerous and he got killed?
Yeah.
He got chocolate.
Better him than me.
Fair enough.
By the way,
fair enough.
I'm gonna post up this chocolate bar. It's fucking holy crap! Look at that thing. This is like big old chunk of thing.
Is that even chocolate? It looks like sawdust, just like made from wood.
It's like
It's got to survive. It's full of oat flour.
Yeah.
It's got to survive the temperatures. Because, British chocolate does not survive in Asia. You leave that out, A, it will become very squishy, like if you leave butter out in summer. And B, it will be covered in ants.
Apparently, it's still edible today. Like, if you take him out of MRE from that time.
Look, Steve, 1984, does MREs from all sorts of time periods, and he usually eats everything.
Oh, God, he's so weird.
He's
nice. This is nice.
Yeah.
Nice. He's hilarious. I love him. He's great.
Is he still doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he releases, a video a month.
Yeah.
Geez, how many different types of MREs are there?
Every army.
How many militaries are there?
Yeah, however many militaries are there. And then they
How many
change
time
it up
period?
every year, and like, oh my god.
1969 Vietnam male combat individual C ration spaghetti vintage.
Oof.
Spaghetti vintage.
That is not spaghetti. That is mush.
Mm.
Oh.
Enjoy the
can.
mold. Enjoy the mold.
I mean, it's hermetically sealed. There's no mold. It
Oh,
won't
really?
mold.
Well, even
Plus it's
eventually.
damaged. It looks kind
Even
of damaged.
eventually.
If the package is fine,
The
if
package
that's
is not
yeah.
fine. I'm
Right.
just flipping through it like, oh no.
Right, shall we do some shout outs and wrap up, shall we? I think that's
Yes.
be on the table. Alright, so we're going to go backwards, so we'll start with Claytor.
Oh,
Pool owner.
what? Pool owner. Caregiver. Cook. Twitch streamer on occasion. Enjoys wrestling.
Yeah.
Single, ready to mingle.
Oh shit.
Hey!
Long walks on the beach.
Long walks.
Pina coladas.
Great personality.
Coladas.
Deviled eggs.
Getting caught in the rain.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah, where's our ASMR watermelon thing again?
Cherry tomatoes.
I've never seen you eat cherry tomatoes. Nobody has ever delivered you cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, actually, but yeah, just now I was eating a cherry tomato.
You didn't
From
show
our
us. What is this?
garden. Oh, I'm sorry. I was muted and they were handing me money.
What, are you afraid that one of us is going to come over and take your money?
Yes.
Where's my cherry tomatoes?
At your local market or in your own garden.
Well,
You must have purchased
In
them,
the fridge?
dear Jimmy.
Alright, thanks,
Yeah, yeah.
thanks, Claytor.
Also, I'm not deadly, according to Weaves.
Edible is not deadly.
But I'm not deadly either.
Are you edible?
Yes, technically human beings are edible.
True.
That's a big technicality. I think.
There's a big there is some big technicalities in that, but yes. Anyways, that's me. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Pool owner is the highlight of the of the day for me.
Pool
Right.
cleaner.
There's a couple things you can say on a first date that will impress the opposite sex. I have a job. I have a car. And
That's some low standards, man.
I have a pool.
I have a pool. That will get me all the ladies. I have a pool.
A job.
Could you say I have a pool
Magic
table?
drop.
Could that work? I have a pool table. Would that work?
No,
Would that,
I
would
mean
that the
pool
same
tables
thing?
also work.
I mean, some people actually would like pool table.
Yeah. I also have a hot tub that is non-traditional.
Is it a time machine though?
Oh,
Yeah.
No, it's not a time machine. It's a truck
Oh.
bed.
So it's not a hot time machine.
No,
The truck bed time machine.
Alright,
truck
cool.
bed time machine.
Right,
I'd watch
Weaves.
It's a good
Hi.
movie. I haven't seen the second one.
I forgot there was a second one. I'm Weeps. I make videos about Pokemon Go and Wizards Unite, and sometimes I stream on Twitch. Tomorrow I'll be streaming on Twitch. I'm not sure what I'll stream though. Either badly building a castle in Minecraft or my time in Porsche.
good game.
Is it Porsche or Portia?
Porsche?
Porsche.
As in the car?
Yeah.
No,
Okay. Well, I mean,
What
it's
kind
spelled differently.
it's not Portia.
I mean, obviously, when you can look at it, that's the only thing I can come up with.
Right,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Porsche, like the people named Porsche who spell it like that.
Gotcha.
It's
Anything
not
else?
Portia de Rossi, right?
Do I have your... Yeah, I've got your right YouTube channel, haven't I, as well?
Yep, that's me.
Right.
That's my Twitter. I'm on Twitter.
Right, last but not least, Henley. I'll get your spelling right this time. 'Cause last time I
Yeah,
spelled it
I'm
wrong,
gonna
didn't I?
follow you on the twats. So yeah, hey everyone.
Follow my twat.
Boy, it's your boy Spicy Mayo.
Is that another impressive, like, thing?
Oh, white guys find mayonnaise spicy, so you know. That's the joke anyway. So yeah, hey everyone. So I am now finding the time to do more streams and stuff like that. So I'll be starting that up. We also recently started doing company streams at my company. So you can go check that out. You know, it's actually really, really interesting streaming on Steam, like on a Steam profile. We did that on last Friday. It was interesting to do. It's like you go from 0 to like 300, 400 people watching at the drop of a hat, because that just happens to be how many people are looking at the game on the profile. So it's a very strange mechanism they have there, but kind of works a little bit. Anyway, yeah, go check out my game. It's called Warlocks 2 Godslayers. It's PC Switch. Also check out my YouTube, which is youtube.com/Henley, Henley. I guess I'll be playing Fire Emblem when that comes out.
Ooh, 3 Houses. I
want to get that. The next game I've got my eyes on is that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, but hey.
Yeah, so that's pretty much me.
All right, well, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to check out my social media. Check out the PCG Discord, where we all hang out and chat, and it's like-minded individuals, all there for the same reason, whether it's role-playing or video games. Check out my Twitter if you want to see if I'm going live or whatever's going on. That's probably the best place to see when I'm going to go live or thinking about going live. And then Facebook I pretty much use as Twitter. And then for any VODs, or if you want to catch up on any of the videos, like if this Call of Cthulhu game, check out the YouTube channel at /James Corp. That's the best place to do it. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, which would be most appreciated at some point, do either think about subscribing to me on Twitch, or if you can't do that, do think about supporting me on Patreon. And other than that, I'd like to thank everyone for their support, for hanging out and playing, for chatting in chat, and for the subscriber, or Mythago, for his 12-month subscription.
1 year.
Yeah, it is literally more than a Twitch baby. That's awesome. But other than that, I'm going to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye-bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Click the bell.
And hit the bell. Ding dong.
Yeah.